Hello, Debbie here from EasyPianoStyles.com. How are you doing today? It's a rainy day here in Boston, Mass. We are going to do a lesson here on diminished chords and augmented chords. So diminished chords, if you think about the word diminished, means to get smaller, right? So if we have a major chord, let's take an A major chord, and we want to make that minor, the first thing we would do is bring the third down, right? The middle note. If we want to make it even smaller, if we want to diminish it, then we would actually have to take the upper note, the fifth, which in this case is the E, and bring that down a half a step. So that's a diminished A. And if you look at the distance between the notes, if we count half steps, we get 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. So it's this 3 plus 3 formula. It's a formation. How to form the diminished chords is 3 plus 3. Like that. So you can either get the diminished chord by counting 3 plus 3 on any given note. So if you wanted to do a C diminished, you'd go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. But if you know your major and minor chords, you could go to the minor chord, C minor, and just drop the fifth down a half a step, or if you only know your major chords, you drop the third and the fifth down a half a step, and you'll get the diminished chord. Now, when I see a diminished chord, there's two symbols for it. There's a little circle that you could see in a fake book, a little circle next to the letter, that's diminished, or you would see more commonly dim, D-I-M. When I see diminished chord, I always add a seventh onto it. So when you add the seventh, again, you're going to count 3 half steps up. So we'll do it on A. Here's our A diminished. We're going to count 3 half steps up from the E flat. 1, 2, 3. And now we have a fully diminished 7th chord, like that. Now, the cool thing about diminished chords is that you can put the notes in any order you want. It's all the same chord. There's really only 3 diminished chords on the piano. So this chord is the same. The A diminished is the same as C diminished, same as E flat diminished, same as F sharp diminished. Okay, the next topic is augmented chords. And augmented, as you would say, to make larger. We start with a major chord, so we'll start with the A major. To make that larger, we raise the fifth, like that. Now in fake books you'll see the symbol for an augmented chord is a big plus sign. You'll also sometimes see a sharp 5, and that is in fact a augmented chord. You'll oftentimes see a sharp 5, like that, with a 7th as well, so you would get that. Right? So that is an augmented chord, and the formula for augmented is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 plus 4. So you could form an augmented chord based on any note in the piano by counting 4 plus 4, and you could create a diminished chord on any note in the piano by counting 3 plus 3. Okay, I would go through all 12 notes on the piano and build a diminished chord, an augmented chord, right? And if we did that on D flat, right, diminished chord would be this, and an augmented chord would be this. And you can also help to get that sound in your ear. It's always helpful to be familiar with the sounds of a diminished and the sounds of augmented, because your ear, if it's trained, it's gonna direct your fingers where to go as well. Okay, have a great weekend. We'll see you next time. Bye.